What's up YouTube, my name is Bob Morrison, and welcome back to Nerdly Reviews. Today I am doing 2 more pop figures. I think I'm up to like 85 pop figures now. That is a lot of pop figures, okay? Let's be honest. It may be classified as too much, but I know someone who works at EB Games who has 300 pop figures. So what I say is irrelevant. So let's get started. So today I'm doing Gruncle Stan from Gravity Falls and Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty, which is one of the most messed up episodes of Rick and Morty that they have, but Pickle Rick was awesome. And also, Rick and Morty's a great TV show. But don't watch it with your parents because it's demented in some episodes. So that is my warning to you. Yes. And if you have small children, do not watch that show with your small children in the room, because they will learn words that they are not supposed to learn. So yeah, that is my warning to you. You do what you want, but yes. So anyways, so today I'm going to start off with Gruncle Stan, and I'll be honest, I love Gruncle Stan, but then when I got this home, I kind of regretted it, because he doesn't really look like, when you have like Mabel and Dipper and all of them, they look like them. Like Dipper has like special crap coming off of his guy, but then Gruncle Stan is kind of just basic until I opened it and I found out he wasn't basic. So I'm gonna open up Gruncle Stan in a second. So this is Pop Animation Disney's Gravity Falls. If you remember that show, you're a great person, because that was the best show ever until I found Rick and Morty. Also, this is just a side note before I continue. The guy who made this show encouraged the guy who made this show to make this show. So literally, Disney to R-rated stuff, okay? So that's where we're going with this. So this is Pop Animation Disney Gravity Falls 242 Gruncle Stan. And the other ones you can get, and this is like the basic line, so if you get like an exclusive, it doesn't show up on the box, which is actually pretty cool. You can get 240, which is Dipper Pines. 241, which is Mabel Pines, just like basic stuff. 242, which is Gruncle Stan. And 243, which is Bill Cipher. All 3 of those guys, except for Gruncle Stan, sold out immediately. I don't know why. Gruncle Stan was like the best character in the show, right next to Zeus. So I'm going to open up Gruncle Stan, and let's get started. Okay, so I got Gruncle Stan out of the box for the first time. I know I said before I got him out of the box, but I just slipped him out and looked at him. I didn't really take it in. He isn't basic, so he looks pretty cool, but his suit's gray, which is kind of weird. To me in the show, it always looked black, but that was just me. But he's got his 8-ball cane, which you don't really see a lot in the show, and he is wearing his cool hat. So there's Gruncle Stan, and if you look here, you can be scarred for life, because his eyeballs do not go with the sun, with his glasses. Dun dun dun. So that was a very close close-up of Gruncle Stan. So here's Gruncle Stan. He actually looks pretty cool. Or maybe this is Wax Stan. No, Wax Stan was like this. It's a weird show, okay, I'll be honest. But here's Gruncle Stan. I'll just position his head right. And he turns, so he can be like Sassy Stan or regular Stan. And he also comes with this little stand thing. Stan. I'll be honest, oh, that was easy. Holy crap. I always hate those things because the bottom of the feet, like the holes, the pegs they put in, are either too big or the bottom of the feet are too small for the pegs. And it takes forever to figure it out. But this guy just slipped on right away. So there's Gruncle Stan. He's on a little stand because I guess he doesn't... Yeah, he doesn't stand up properly on his own. You didn't hear it fall. It didn't fall, but it was like leaning over to that way. So yeah, so there's Gruncle Stan, and yeah, he looks kind of weird because he has a really thin body, and he's really tall too, which you don't really see with pop figures because they're usually pretty beefy. But this guy's really skinny, and his head's a little bent, but whatever. I'll keep him in the box, so it doesn't really matter. That's like the, before I go over to the next guy, so yeah, that's Gruncle Stan. That's like the truth with pop figures. People always get like a little upset with them because they're like, oh, they're not perfect. And, like I just did with the gray suit. But it's like you keep them in the box, you don't see them, unless you have like enough room to show off all of your pop figures, and you're like me, you keep them in the box and keep them safe. So anyways, next is Rick and Morty Pickle Rick. I'm just going to put Gruncle Stan back in the box, and then we'll show him Okay, so I'm back after eternity. Yeah, I put them back in the box in this video so my phone doesn't time out, so that's why I do that. So anyways, this is Pickle Rick, and Pickle Rick was so cool. The scene he was in was a little disturbing, but it was still really cool. And if you guys know Rick and Morty, it is a great show, so that's all I'm going to say about that. So let's get started. So this is Pop Animation, another one. Rick and Morty, number 333, Pickle Rick. And on the back, you could get 300, which is Scary Terry, which is one of the funniest episodes ever, just with him in it, just the scenes. 301 is Beth. 302 is Jerry. 303 is Summer. 304 is Lawyer Morty. And 305 is Young Rick. And that one was a sad episode with Young Rick in it. Also, Scary Terry's in a new comic book. He's only in one issue. But, yeah, it's actually called Rick and Morty Present The Vindicators, which is an awesome comic book. And I really recommend that you all check it out. So this is Rick and Morty, Pickle Rick. So I'm just going to get him out of the box and let's get started. Okay, so I have Pickle Rick out of the box. And that's what it looks like. Yes, that is blood. Please don't question it. It's Rick and Morty. So, yeah, so that's Pickle Rick. This is like his little body because he didn't want to go to family therapy, so he turned himself into a pickle. Then he got lost in the sewers, and then he made a contraption where he made his body out of like rat body parts. I know that sounds really weird and whatever. And then he was able to fight the rats and stuff. And then he fought and blew up a Russian embassy with like a ripoff Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was actually pretty funny, but whatever. So here's Pickle Rick, and that's what he looks like. And he's so detailed too, and that's his mouth. And there's the Rick thing, and like there's the back of him and everything. And that's what he looks like. And he actually stands pretty well. I can't move the camera down to show you, but he does stand pretty well. And yeah, so that's what he looks like. It's just freaking me out because he doesn't turn. It's all one solid thing. And that just freaks me out because usually pop figures have the head, then they have the neck where you can either turn it or it bobbles up and down like a bobblehead. This thing is just one solid piece of plastic. So there's Pickle Rick. And that's all I really have to say, because that's Pickle Rick, and Pickle Rick is cool. Wuba Luba Dub Dub. So that's it for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a like, and remember to subscribe, and if you want to, and turn on the ringer button, so then you get so then you get informed whenever I upload a new video. So I'm Bob Morrison, and I'll see you guys later.